Welcome to the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. It's an NBA Tuesday night on ESPN as we get set for the Wizards, looking for a win here at home tonight against the visiting Chicago Bulls. All right, as this game gets underway, Jeff, anybody that stands out in your mind they need to focus on against the Bulls tonight?
Pau Gasol has to be an important person for you to concentrate on. I think he's going to be an underrated player in their championship drive because of his versatility. He can pass in both the high post and the low post. He can give them some balance to their offense with post-up scoring ability that they didn't have previously. And then what they have to cover up for with him is his pick-and-roll defense. But because of the effort of the other Bulls, Pau Gasol's size should have a positive impact on another stalwart Chicago Bulls defense.
Wall's off the mark from three-point land. Adjusting on the shot, unable to bring it home.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look, he just missed it.
Wall bringing it up. Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. You talk about Bradley Beal's jump shooting playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. And then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
Rose on the drive, lets it go, puts it in, knocks down his first shot of the night.
Everybody clap your hands.
Wall on the drive, and he throws it down.
A look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Alley-oop, lazy pass easily stolen by Gortat. Fires for three from the corner. Beal's unable to hit from downtown. Nobody near him. Takes the three. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
What is it about Derrick Rose that not only is he fun to watch from the fans, but his teammates really seem to be drawn to him?
Well, I think it goes right back to having that Tim Duncan gene, that Steve Nash gene, where he's all for them, and he wants them to play well too.
The assist from #1, Jared Dudley.
Strong at the rim.
The assist from #1, Derrick Rose.
Wall against Rose. Dudley fires away deep in the corner. Dudley shot from three-point land. No good. Ref says he just touched the line. It'll be Bulls ball. To the rim. Off the mark from point-blank range. To the rim. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. And it's a two-point lead for Washington.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Butler on the drive. Leaning back, puts it up. Off target. Puts it home with a slam.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
The assist from #22, Otto Porter.
Into the paint, puts it up, able to knock it down. And Derrick Rose with 5 points.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Dudley from downtown. Dudley shot for three, off the mark. To the basket, gets it to drop.
4-2.
Wall walks it across. He curls again with the open shot. And Jared Dudley with the jumper for 3.
The assist from.
And there's the buzzer. First quarter comes to an end. Washington's up by 3. Stay with us for. So a good start to this one. After the first quarter, we begin the second in a fairly tight game. Neither team able to get control.
No, but it was a good tone set by both teams in that they established the way they wanted to play the game here tonight.
Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
Puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. Chicago's shooting 53% from the field.
That's beautiful basketball right there. Getting a 2-point shot. Look at that balance, rhythm, and follow.
Throws down the dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Shoots for 3. Can't hit from way outside. Tries to adjust the shot. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Rose. And Otto Porter will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And he connects on the first free throw.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved. And Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
The assist from number 21, Jimmy Butler.
Wall against Rose. There's the pick. Wall nails the jumper from downtown. John Wall with 7 points and 2 assists.
Washington's doing a great job of stretching the floor with all these made threes. They're off to a nice start here today.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Double team, still puts it up. Able to put it in. And Derrick Rose with 9 points.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
The Bulls a perfect example of you're going to have your ups and downs night in and night out offensively. But if you play defense with that type of commitment, with that type of passion, you're in every game.
Absolutely. The misnomer is that defense wins championships. But when you're going through and absorbing the injuries the Bulls have had the last couple years, you have to try to stay in games by playing tough as nails defense. And that's exactly the formula the Bulls used to play with great success.
Ref blows his whistle. Foul called against the Wizards. So the first team foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one, penalty. Gasol on the drive. For the layup. Right there, and it won't fall.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Porter from deep in the corner. Off the mark, quite can't get that double-digit lead. Rose bringing it up here. Gasol jump shot. Won't go, the 2-pointer. beyond the arc. Puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures.
The assist from number 3.
Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Washington's up by 11. We send it now to Jalen Rose.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Wizards were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards. The Bulls were definitely sluggish with their scoring to start this game. And no matter what kind of defense you're playing, if you're not leading on the scoreboard, you're not winning the game. It really is that simple. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. 3-point field goal percentage.
The Chicago Bulls haven't had much luck with their three-point shooting today, unlike the opposition. I've got a feeling that if they continue to shoot from long range in the second half, they won't be happy with the result. The misses continue to get worse in the second quarter.
Player of the half.
Bradley Beal is leading all players in points and led all players for this selection. He did most of his damage offensively in the opening quarter, really making his presence known. And here we have a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Derrick Rose has really struggled today with his scoring output. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. And here we have a look at the stats. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call the second half action.
Welcome back to the Verizon Center for the second half. Along with me is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Washington's got to be very happy with that first half. Now they've got to have that killer instinct, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what few NBA teams have. Very few NBA teams and players can continue to keep up a great level of intensity and concentration when they're playing with a lead. Don't ask me why.
Puts it down. What a play.
The assist from number 21, Jimmy Butler.
Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and the leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John Wall. He came into a horrifically bad team, and he persevered through some tough times. And those tough times have made him stronger as a player and as a leader.
Adjusting in the air, able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Nice move into the paint. Rose against Wall. Gasol for 2. Wall the rebound. Wall fires for 3 from the corner and puts it in. Washington shooting 53% from beyond the arc here tonight.
Share the ball, create space, get your open threes like they're doing here tonight. This is why they're winning the game. Sometimes we overcomplicate what's a simple game.
Remember last season, Jeff? First time NBA history, Powell and Marc Gasol, the first brothers to start the All-Star game. There are a lot of differences in those two brothers, but they have some similar characteristics as well.
Agreed. Both are terrific passers. Both can finish with either hand, and they both, with different body types, rebound the basketball. And oh, by the way, we'll probably see both in the Naismith Hall of Fame.
There's a foul. It's called against the Wizards. That's only their first foul in the last 2 minutes, but the next one, and they'll be in the penalty.
That's the first foul
Rose
in the last
in
2
possession. Mirotic for three. Mirotic's long-range jumper won't go.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Porter. The Wizards with control on the rebound. Goes for the three-pointer. Dudley's shot from downtown won't go.
1 minute left in the third.
And now he moves around the defender. Slices through the lane, back and forth. Nice looking Euro step. Whistle blows. Timeout called here as we wind down the third quarter. Randy Whitman's made a few substitutions here. Puts it up with 1 left on the clock. Sessions' attempt won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
Oubre against Mirotic. It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Wizards up by 14. Fourth quarter set to begin. Things looking good. The opening minutes crucial right now here in the fourth.
Mike, you sound like a coach. That's exactly what the coaching staff is telling this team. Don't waste your possessions. Take care of business and do it right away.
We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff, and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
And they call timeout, ask for a full. Randy Whitman's made a few subs here. Dudley on the drive. What a dunk.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Mirotic for two, lets it go. Oh, he knocks it down.
The assist from
Oh, he's wide open for that three. Wall's off the mark from downtown.
This is the type of offense in the second half that wins. Create open shots. They missed this one, but if they continue to get the same looks, they're going to win the game.
Fires away. Wall shot off the mark.
That's a shooting turnover right there. You shot it too quick, had no chance of going in. That's just like a turnover.
Rose, and here's the double. Puts it up for three. What a play. Timed that one perfectly.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Oh, he beats the defender. To the basket. Takes it to the rim and misses.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Throws it down. What a play.
That defense right there can and should lead to a comeback. You're ahead. You can't give up points in the paint because you got broken down by the dribble.
Scores the goal and the foul.
Are you kidding me? You're allowing guys to dunk it in your face and you're just touch fouling them? You can't let that guy get his hands above his shoulder. You've got to prevent the basket at all costs.
Lets it go. Misses that one.
I really like that. That's good defense, good sound defense protecting the basket in a close game.
The assist from number 1, Jared.
Rose on the drive. Swats that one away.
That kind of play, Mike, takes a statement.
And Derrick Rose will go to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the line. First free throw, perfect. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Hits the backboard and carries out. Gets into the paint, to the rim. Oh, pretty shot from Derrick Rose.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Gets past the defender. Nice move. Throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
And a timeout taken late here in the fourth.
Coming out of a timeout in the last minute of the game, many teams would give up in this situation. No, what you have to do is get a quick three. When you knock that in, immediately set up your defensive pressure and try to force a turnover.
To number 21, Jimmy Butler. That's his first.
And he hits the first free throw.
Team foul number 2. Chicago Bulls are in the penalty.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. As we wind down the fourth, there's a timeout.
Hey, it doesn't look good, but you gotta give yourself a chance to win. Last minute of the game, come out of the timeout, get a quick score or get yourself to the free throw line, and then try to knock the ball loose with your pressure defense.
Knocks down the first one. And gets both points from the line. The two defenders converge. And Pau Gasol with a strong rebound.
He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season.
A good look for two. He puts it in. Clutch shot. And goes out of bounds. From beyond the arc. Rose's three-point shot won't go. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul.
Team foul number 40.
First free throw, good. One for two from the free throw line. It's up to a 7-point lead. As we wind down this game, timeout called here in the fourth.
When you're down this amount with a minute or so left in the game, you need to come out and get a quick strike at the basket. Attack the rim, try to get to the free throw line, or draw the defense to you and get the wide open three. And once you score, you have to force a turnover. You have to get your defense immediately set and get into your pressure.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Three-pointer. Second chance opportunity on the offensive rebound. And this one is finished. The final score is 50-41. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards were solid in today's victory. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards. The Bulls put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. 3-point field goal percentage.
The Washington Wizards were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss. This segment wouldn't be complete without a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
John Wall is our recipient of the post-game award for a solid contribution. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put on quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. I think everyone would agree it's the way he scored the majority of his points that was the most impressive. And that's because he did it with 3-pointers. He was quite a marksman today.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.